Alright, how's it going? So I've been meaning to make this video for a while, but I just hadn't got around to it because I knew it was going to take a lot of faffing around, trying to find images, going through MyFitnessPal and my notes, my logbooks, all that stuff that I used to coach myself for this show. But without further ado, this is what I ate in 1.5 days to go from this to this. Now, a little bit of context. Obviously, this is the first show that I coached myself towards, so there was a lot of experimentation and trial and error that went into this first show. I obviously learned a lot from it going into my second show that I did in the past season. But yeah, just take it with a pinch of salt, because obviously there's more that goes into peak week and prepping for a show than just the food. And of course, this was my first show and the first time coaching myself. Coaching anyone for a bodybuilding show in that light. But yeah, without further ado, this is what I ate in 1.5 days to carb up for my first bodybuilding show. Alright then, so here is my food haul. Got everything that I need for show day and the days in between. I'll do a quick breakdown of everything. So pretty much it just comprises of carb sources, protein, my ingredients for my protein pancakes, which I'm now having tonight. Just decided that I fancied KFC a little bit more now, so I'm gonna have that first, and that's on the way and I can't wait. Alright, so hopefully you enjoyed that little haul. That was a clip that I took on the day, but this is the total macronutrient content that I had on the Thursday. So just bear in mind that I did eat normally for the first half of the day, and then after my workout I started carbing up. So you can see that for the rest of Thursday I had 296 grams of carbs, 64 grams of fat and 146 grams of protein. And then going into the first meal of the carb up was KFC, and I'll show you a clip now. Alright guys, so I got the goods. I'm not going to waste any time here messing about talking. Long story short, I was going to get the boneless banquet, which is my staple, but last minute decision, I decided to try the new chicken teriyaki burger. Honestly, I can't wait. Just as a little side note, that teriyaki burger was massively disappointing, and I should have just stuck to what I know, the boneless banquet, and I'm pretty sure they don't even do that teriyaki stuff anymore, and probably for good reason. But anyway, this is what I had for the rest of the Thursday. So you can see that I had some apples, strawberry and cream donut, got a little bit dirty, Rice Krispie bar, and then polished off the day with my favourite meal, which is protein pancakes. A relatively healthy meal, nice macronutrient content, and yeah, here's a little clip of my protein pancakes and ice cream. Alright, so this is how I was looking the morning after. Still pretty flat, still a lot of weight to go. And yeah, this was the macronutrient content for Friday. With that in mind, 1,000 grams of carbs and 171 grams of fat, and then obviously some protein. To start off the day, I went quite ham, literally, with bacon, protein pancakes and strawberries. So this is how the protein pancakes, bacon and strawberries wound up looking. Not the best presentation, it's never been a strong suit of mine, but it did taste delicious. I had this with honey because I forgot to buy maple syrup. But yeah, moving on to the rest of the day, I had some a Squares bar next, or an LD knockoff, some caramel rice cakes, and another strawberry and cream donut, and then trying to keep it as clean as possible whilst also enjoying myself. The next thing I had was chicken and potato with a dash of barbecue sauce, obviously a Rice Krispie bar and a donut as well. And then here's me checking my condition and fullness. Still a bit of a way to go, or at least I thought so at the time. And then checking my weight throughout the day to see what's going on there. Then on to the rest. We had some more chicken breast, a donut, another Squares bar, some crunchy nut cornflakes. I shouldn't really have had milk, but I was really craving some cereal and milk, so I had it anyway just to see what happened. Like I said, this was all about experimenting with the show.
some apples, more rice cakes. I even snuck in some chocolate orange. Probably had a little bit more fat than I should have for this carb up. And then moving on, had more protein pancakes, some caramel rice cakes, some more low calorie ice cream, a bit of Biscoff, some more chocolate orange, oats, banana, basically more protein pancakes, another Squares bar I think, and some more cereal. So yeah, I went pretty ham towards the end of the day, and yeah, this is how I ended up looking. So pretty full. Yeah, didn't really complain with this look. I thought I was looking great, and yeah, if I managed to hold this fullness on the day, I think I might have placed a little bit better. But yeah, this was how I was looking. I felt awful as well, by the way. And then come show day, this is how I look pre-stage. I think I look pretty good here, but yeah, I think when the show and stage lights actually shone down on me, I think yeah, I definitely had some room to go. All right, so yeah, that was what I ate over 2 days or 1.5 days to carb up for my first show. Hopefully you found it interesting and not too boring, seeing some of those foods. I will like to reiterate that obviously this was my first attempt and it was all a bit of a learning curve. There were some slightly dirtier foods there. I wouldn't personally recommend it, but it was my first carb up and I was just messing around, toying with some things, experimenting, and I fancied some nice food, so that's why there was some dirty food in there. But I will caution you, I did feel pretty terrible after the carb up. There was a lot of sugar involved, and it definitely wasn't healthy. But yeah, it did leave me pretty full after the 2 days. But on the show day, I definitely came in quite flat. I didn't eat a lot on the day. I was experimenting with trying to carb load and then seeing how I could sustain the glycogen loading within the muscle without eating too much on the day to try and keep my stomach flat. But to be quite honest, I think I ended up pretty depleted. Alongside the fact that I didn't cut water quite as early, and I found that out via experimentation through my show afterwards. So yeah, I ended up, compared to the show that I did after, I was relatively flat, and I was also not as full as I could have been, to be honest. But yeah, hopefully you find it interesting, and if you liked the video and liked seeing what I ate to carb up for my show after about 9 weeks of dieting, then give this video a like, give it a comment, and let me know if you want to see what I ate for my second show, where I pretty much doubled the food. And yeah, to say I went pretty hard is an understatement. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that, and I'll catch you later. Peace.